Minimum fact one: Jesus died by crucifixion.
So, one thing to really consider about this is that Jesus' death is multiply attested. So, what I mean by that, it's not just in the Bible that we know that Jesus was crucified. We have several historians at that time, within the same lifetime and within a lifetime afterwards, that document that this account happened. Just to list a few of them, we have Josephus, Tacitus, we have Mara bar Serapion. Oh man, these historians are going to kill me, man. Lucian of Samosata. And then we also have the Synoptic Gospels, the Gospels, of course, and the Epistles of Paul. And so we'll just read one of them today that talk about the fact that Jesus' death on the cross.
Oh, by the way, before we get into that, Josephus was a Jewish historian in Rome, first century Jewish historian. Tacitus was a Roman historian and politician who actually was not a believer. He was actually hostile towards Christianity. So, but he also writes about Jesus. Then we have Marabar Serapion. Is that what you say?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Serapsalop. Go ahead.
They're right. We have him, and we have Lucian as well. He was a Greek satirist, and he wrote about Christ as well. But we just wanted to mention those names because it was a diverse group in terms of believers, non-believers alike, who all wrote about Jesus.
It wasn't just a bunch of Christians trying to say nice things.
Exactly.
In fact, there's a lot of mean things said.
Yeah, and they all attest to the fact that Jesus died by crucifixion. So go ahead, dude.
So what Josephus wrote was, "Now there is about this time Jesus, a wise man, if it is lawful to call him a man." Whoa, that's a little spooky.
Right.
For he was a doer of wonderful works, a teacher of such men as receive the truth with pleasure. He drew over to him both many of the Jews and many of the Gentiles. He was the Christ. And when Pilate, at the suggestion of the principal men among us, had condemned him to the cross, those that loved him at first did not forsake him, for he appeared to them alive again the third day, as the divine prophets had foretold these and 10,000 other wonderful things concerning him. And the tribe of Christians, so named from him, are not extinct at this very day.
That's what Josephus had to say.
Within the same lifetime.
Within the same
as the
lifetime.
eyewitnesses.
Yes. So that's what, and Josephus was a Jew, right? And I actually want to talk about that for a second, the fact that he was a Jew. The Jews had no reason to make this up regarding Jesus.
Right.
No reason whatsoever.
Like they had their system and set, their religious practices and all of that. There wasn't really...
They were already considered to be God's chosen people.
Yeah.
As well as the fact the Jews did not believe in a bodily resurrection.
Right.
Not in the middle of time.
Right.
They believed in one at the end of time.
Uh-huh.
But not in the middle of time would anybody be resurrected from the dead.
Right.
But here we have them talking about Jesus in this manner, and they don't have a reason to make this up. There's no incentive on their part to make this up.